Good night, one and all.
Good evening, everyone.
We are back
We're back.
between travel and some events. Friday Night Live has not been as consistent.
Like hurricanes,
Yeah, power, you know what I'm saying? Small detail.
water,
Water. So, with that being said, we're working on to be working on that.
Right.
Anyway, my name is Jomo.
I'm Charmaine.
And we come together on Friday nights when it's not a hurricane, water, or travel, and we come together to have real, raw, and relevant conversation pertaining to relationships. Tonight, we're going to a fundamental key, 10 keys to a great relationship.
Love that.
10 keys to a great relationship. By the way, let us know where you're streaming from. Please let us know where you're streaming from, and God bless you. So, we're going to start off with this.
I thought you were hot. I mean, not like you're hot, like the way you look, you're hot.
Yeah.
But when I was doing this, I was like, dog, you're hot, like your body heat. But then I looked down at the camera, I'm like, dog, I'm wearing a hoodie, literally.
Well, I'm a hot boy.
You are a hot boy.
Focus.
Okay.
Number one,
10
communication.
keys.
Number one is communication.
Okay.
It's critical that we get on one accord with what we think, believe, because here's the reality. We have not communicated until we have mutual understanding of what we're trying to say. Meaning,
Right.
I said it right and she heard it right. They say most conflicts are based on poor communication.
Right.
So this is something that we have to really hone in on and improve on and consistently work on.
Yeah, it's an imperfect art.
Correct.
So it's something you're constantly, because we're constantly changing, we're constantly evolving, we're constantly learning new things, which is a great thing. Our communication has to evolve as well.
Absolutely.
So it's something that we're always working toward.
Never done. Number two, trust.
This is
Proverb.
foundation.
Absolutely. Proverbs 3:5 says, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not to your own understanding. Now, the challenge is I have to trust my spouse or who I'm in a relationship. I know I trust God and I honor God. He's first. But true love gets to the place where I can trust my spouse to be
Right.
transparent,
Right.
be honest, be faithful,
Right.
be consistent. So we have to trust each other because the Bible says two is better than one.
Right.
And if we have our backs to each other, we can make it work. In reference, the Bible talks about that. If you're in a battle, we could put our backs to each other and then we can last much longer. So it's critical that we have trust. And the challenge is when trust is broken, it's hard to build back, but it can be.
Yeah, trust takes time.
But correct.
Right. I feel like trust is one of those foundational relationship items that when it's broken, it's really hard because it spills over into every aspect
bleeds.
of your relationship.
Absolutely.
You have to really trust someone to be vulnerable with them, to be intimate with them. You have to
All of
trust
that.
someone in order to communicate with them and trust that what they're saying to you is true.
What they mean.
And it could just, even finances, you have to trust someone with money and with being honest about what they're spending money on. And trust just bleeds into every aspect of relationships. So the thing is you want to make sure you protect trust in your relationship. Is so very important.
The next one, respect. Aretha Franklin had a song.
Yes.
RESPECT, found out what it means to me.
RESPECT.
We have to understand, and this is doubly important for men, okay? There should be mutual respect, but men feed off of respect. Now, we have to respect in regards to the Bible says honor. Whom you do not honor, you do not respect. And who you do not respect, you cannot receive from. So we have to be mindful to honor, to treasure. I was listening to a great speaker today, and he was talking about how David met Abigail. And Abigail called him Lord 10 times in the first meeting. You know what happened? When her husband died, you know what happened? That brother.
How did her husband die?
Well, he was just a fool. He was a fool,
but she tried to protect him.
She
tried
did.
to cover him.
She did
but that's
everything.
out of order because your wife shouldn't be covering the husband.
All the day long. You're right.
But she did try to protect
She tried to protect him, but
I tried to use that in one of our relationship things. And you're like, that's a bad example, Charmaine, because David got Abigail.
It was a bad example because he was married and she was married.
You're right.
So that's what I meant was a bad
Yeah.
example because, you shouldn't be looking at nobody else's husband or wife.
You're right.
So that's
Absolutely.
what I was
No,
trying
I
to
just thought it
say
was funny.
in regards to that. Okay, the next one, empathy, understanding.
Mhm.
Today my wife was walking. I said, "Babe, you all right?" She's like, "I'm a little discomfort," and I saw it on her.
Mhm.
And so when I saw, understanding,
Right.
the older you get, your body start to act different.
It does.
And understanding that we are changing
Right.
and morphing. And I mean, I had a conversation a couple months ago, like, babe, something wrong with me. But of course, she's like, nah, you good. Everything is changing.
Right.
Understanding each other,
Right.
feeling each other,
And
communicating with
having
each other.
empathy, and you didn't have to do anything but acknowledge the fact that you
Yeah,
saw that I was
correct.
uncomfortable, and
Yeah.
it made me feel better just to know that you actually paid attention and you
Yeah,
cared.
I'm watching
you
everything.
know?
I'm watching everything. Next with number 5, support.
This is go on.
It is so important to support each other.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. I was at the other house working on something, and she pulled up. She's like, "What you doing?" I said, "I'm talking to Jennifer." Jennifer was her old neighbor.
Yeah.
She said, "Well, I'm pulling up right behind you." I mean,
Yeah.
like stalkerish. You know what I mean? Like stalk, but
No,
it
I
was
on my
good.
way there
She was
anyway,
on that, but
yeah.
we work together well. We support each other well. 'Cause we're trying to understand. You have to understand that I'm not competing. We're trying to complete. We're trying to get
Right,
better,
right.
and understanding 2 is better than 1. So
Mhm.
it's so good when you could have a great support
Right.
system.
I actually enjoy being the wife that supports her husband.
You the bomb.
I love it.
You the
It makes me
bomb.
feel good to like be a cheerleader for him and the things that he is going after, and
You're a killer.
helping him with his goals. And he does the same with me. If I write something down, tell him, hey, I'm working on something, he'll start sending me articles and cheering me on. And he sees me doing a good job that day, he'll be like, Charmaine, I saw you. I see you, girl. You're doing a good job. And having that support and relationship is so imperative to your success. You have
Yes.
no idea. When you have somebody that has your back in whatever your endeavors are, knowing that you prayed about it and you guys have mutual agreement,
Yeah.
that support is everything.
We have to understand that there should be no cheerleader
Mhm.
greater than the cheerleader in your house.
Right.
Meaning, there should be no chick on the street doing no pom poms. You need to be doing pom poms in the bedroom,
Right.
and all of that stuff. You go, boy. You go, boy. My point to you is, you should not get more respect and more cheering outside than you do inside.
Mhm.
That's all I'm saying. I like the whole
That's
dance thing
good.
too. You can do pom poms if you want to. Okay, next one, quality time. I need some time with you. Yes.
Time
Well,
with you.
we have to make sure that we make an investment in the areas
Mhm.
that our spouse considers quality.
Right.
This is key
And that
because
we're intentional
because see,
about the quality time.
he may think quality time is football game, and you may
Mhm.
think quality time is dinner and a movie.
Right.
We have to identify what quality time is so that I can give you what you expect. Because
Yeah.
oftentimes it's happened with us where we spend the whole day together, but you may not consider it quality time, which I consider every time with you quality. Not
Right.
saying it's a bad or good thing, it's all your perspective on what
Right.
the word quality
Absolutely.
means. So
Absolutely.
it's something you have to. Okay, number 7, compromise. We have a great acronym for compromise.
Mhm.
It's called SLAC. Sit, listen, ask, compromise, kiss. Say it again slow. Sit down. When you're angry, you don't want to sit down.
Mhm.
Listen. Yeah, because you won't learn if you don't listen. Ask.
Mhm.
You have to ask questions. You got to fish it out. Then you compromise. And after you compromise,
You kiss.
you kiss.
I have lipstick
I
on.
know. I want some of that lipstick on my lips. See my
You
lips.
do
I
have
got it.
lipstick. I told
I'm
you.
winning. I'm cool with that. I'm good. Okay, number 8. Shared goals. Shared goals. 2 visions
Mhm.
lead to division. Our goal is for us to win as a unit.
That's it.
So we have to make sure that our visions are on track.
Yeah.
In a couple weeks, we're going to head out and we're going to spend a trip and we're going to talk about our goals
Absolutely.
as a family.
Mhm.
And you should too. Okay.
All right.
Number 9, independence. Now, key point here. Men get release through space. I was about to say something. Through space. Women get release through engagement. Men get release or release slash invigorated by getting space. Women engagement. Do you see the opposite? Men go, women come.
Yeah.
So we have to be mindful that there is some independence that's needed
Right.
in the process, because if you suffocate him, he gonna run.
Right.
So he needs freedom, but at the same time, not understanding how each person is fed
Yeah.
so that they can grow.
I think having an understanding of what your partner needs, because not every woman is like that. Some
No.
women, when they come home, they just want quiet time. They
All
want
day
some
long.
me time.
It all depends on the
Give me
job.
a second. You know,
Correct.
you know, I'm changing my hats from boss hat to wife
What?
to mother.
I like boss now.
You know, so everyone's different, but understanding your partner and knowing their needs is so important, because if you know your husband needs some time to unwind before
Yes.
you engage him when he comes home from work, you're not going to be, you know, on him as soon as he walks the door. Oh, hey, babe, how you doing? Tell me about your day. Tell me what's going on. You know,
Correct.
like bombarding him with a lot of questions, telling him what the kids did wrong in school, or we have a teacher parent conference meeting or something like that. So you want to make sure that you're meeting your partner's needs.
Correct. And lastly, appreciation and affection. You go ahead and throw an affirmation with that too, or admiration. We have to consistently water our grass. Another way of saying it is, thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. Good morning. I love when you do that. I love how you make me feel. I love how you provide for our family. I love how you cook that food. I love how you shake. I love, meaning communicate often and consistently how you feel in a positive way. The Bible says to water your wife with the word, encouragement, speak life. Now, I thank you for your time. It's about time for us to go. Now, we love you. Remember this. Love, laugh, and learn. God bless you. Family, Love on Purpose is coming. I actually saw some people buy tickets. So
Yeah, it's already up on the website.
It's on the website. Our marriage conference is coming up the last week in February.
Yes.
Sign up. Some of you might need to fly in. I'm telling you now, so you got a whole bunch
We
of
have
time.
some awesome things
It's
in store
gonna
for
be
this year's
incredible.
LLP conference.
My brother from another mother from Texas coming, Pastor Eben and his wife, Sharice Connor. They went viral on Latarius Whitfield show. They will be in the house. It's going to be awesome. All right.
Yes.
Well, we love you. God bless you. Have a great night. Peace.